Hi guys, I got some new Morphe products and I wanted to try them out, maybe do a little chit chat. Happy almost end of summer. It's about 117 degrees outside, so I've been hiding out inside. I have already applied this Morphe primer to my face to allow it to dry down a little bit. I got a tip from somebody saying that maybe I was putting my foundation on too quickly after my primer, so let it dry down. I also did put a little bit of eyeshadow primer. It was a little tiny sample bottle that the lady at the store gave me. So I'm gonna go in with this Revitalift and just apply that all over. So I have been falling down a couple of different YouTube rabbit holes lately, and I love following the beauty drama. I think everybody knows that, that you're James Charles, Jeffree Star. I'm excited for Shane Dawson's new series. Just kind of, there's so many, like, he's causing his own, he's famous for doing his conspiracy videos. He's causing his own conspiracy, and part of me wonders if that wasn't what this whole thing was supposed to be about. But there are some huge, like, great conspiracies going on out there. One of them being that he runs his own drama channel, but and uses like a voice altering program and uses an animated character as the avatar for it, so nobody really knows that it's him. I don't think so. I mean, like, I know that he hasn't been posting, and I know that he has dropped a lot of hints about this new series and all these other things. But honestly, I don't see him being that sneaky and underhanded, but don't quote me on that, because, I might like to pretend like I know things, but I do not. Okay, that looks like a pretty good coverage. So, also, you might notice that I did not use the Morphe foundation. Can't find a match. No matter how hard I try, I can't find a match. And, I'm like this fair with like this cool undertone, and there's no match. There's nothing to do. There's just no match. So I could, this is the Instant Rewind, also L'Oreal Age Eraser. Here's my wrinkles. Can you erase about 3 years of my life in the 90s? Anyway, so I had an issue with Morphe a couple of times now, right? A couple of times. And I've done online orders, and it just, they show up, they are incomplete. I'm having a really hard time getting anybody to talk to, and it's just one thing after another after another. When you finally do get somebody to speak with, you have to send pictures, you have to send, and I totally get it. I totally get it. I think that, I'm sure there's people trying to scam them, but the thing was, this last order that I placed, out of everything, and there wasn't that many things, there's like 7 things in this order, the thing that was missing was the lip liner, which honestly was the least expensive thing in that box. So going through all of that, and so I finally wrote, I don't want to say mean, but it was not like one of my better moments. Once again, using the e.l.f. contour palette, going in with these 2 darker colors here. I'm very rarely rude to customer service because, it's just a luck of the draw. Whoever happens to get the email, and, I'm sure they employ hundreds of people to answer these emails and that type of thing. So just my frustration, I think, when I didn't get the brushes from the Pride palette, and then I didn't get my lip liner, and just, you know, jumping through hoops to be credited. And, you know, do you want to be credited or do you want a replacement product? I didn't even get that option with the Pride palette. So it was just overwhelmingly frustrating. And so I vented a little bit, and that's not something I would normally do. This is embarrassing to show, but this is how much I love this blush. It's True Match L'Oreal, and I doubt I can even read the color. It just says rose. Rose. So it was just, you know, venting. And as a result of that, I received a 20% off discount code, which, but I did use it to buy some products that I definitely needed replacements for. And then filled out a part of my brush collection that like needed a little bit of help. And so, and everything came in that order. Everything came in that order, which I was like, hallelujah, you know. And it was just not a great. And going in with my JS brush and just gonna buff all this out. Anyway, so yeah, there's all that. And I was talking about falling down the rabbit hole. I fell down a rabbit hole about BeautyCon and I knew about Sierra Schultze before this, and her message of body positivity, you know, all of that stuff, and love. I wish somebody like her would have been around when I was younger, just to say, you know what, not everybody is a size 6, you know. You can be beautiful, you can, you know, be healthy at any size. It's more a matter of like your health, you know, and I did not do a good job with the blush. And so I think that's kind of that's why I love her message so much. She's just very, very positive. I just actually watched going in with my Morphe palette. It's that 9A boring neutral that I get slammed for. Starting out with myself. But I just actually watched a vlog post of hers on her other channel about why she doesn't choose to share her faith actively on her social media. And while I wasn't like a huge fan of what she was saying, she backed it up. So, you know, you can't agree with everybody, can you? Obviously not. So I watched her blog and also the video that she did from BeautyCon. I watched a couple of drama channels try to put together their you know, their overall take on everything. And you know, unfortunately the BeautyCon owner, CEO of it did not respond in a helpful manner at all. I think it was an Instagram live where she basically said Sierra Schultze was fake news. That is Color Splendid on my lid. So, which, you know, even if you thought that the person was faking or doing any of that stuff, to like say it's fake news was just adding insult to injury. And the fact that Sierra Schultze had receipts and was able to show these things, and just it aggravated me to the point that, like, you want to promote inclusivity and body positivity and all of these things, and this owner and CEO came on just saying that is not what we're about, and that is not what we, you know, I don't believe this. I believe this creator is creating drama where it doesn't need to be, and all this. But then to have Patrick Starr ring in with his opinion on the matter and things like that, and she was overall just so disrespected, and this happened to her last year too, apparently. And so this year she went to a professional stylist, she got her makeup done, she did all of these things to boost her own self-confidence, and she ended up walking out of there feeling worse than ever, which I thought was tragic, just so tragic. But the response from BeautyCon has been upsetting. There were other things that happened. They ended up inviting some creators that had been bullying. I'm using the Ofra highlighter that I adore. Love it. But anyway, it just made me sad because, you know, beauty at any size, beauty, you know, no matter your color, you know, gender, identity, orientation, any of that, it's such an important message to be sending out. And I feel like they just missed it. They missed the mark, unfortunately, you know, and it just makes me so sad. And the reply to her was just so, they didn't even apologize. They didn't even apologize. But so I started, you know, like binge watching all of these, and, you know, ended up getting so mad on her behalf, like so mad. But what am I going to do, right? I am a middle-aged woman from the suburbs of St. Louis. And I mean, all I can do at this point really is, you know, try to pass that inclusivity message on to the people that are around me. So let's see. I always feel like this side looks better than this side, and I think it's because I'm trying to talk to the camera, but I don't know. And so that being said, I have also been watching a lot of like up and coming makeup channels, and I feel like there's a huge missed market out there for people of a certain age, and maybe they think that we don't care what we look like. Maybe they think that we are too set in our routines. Maybe they think, I don't know. But, you know, if a brand wants to hit me up, wants to send me some PR, I'm down. I'm totally down. I mean, look, I'm the cool mom. But anyway, what a dork. Okay, now I am going in with this liquid cat suit. There we go. And I don't do liquid lipsticks, as I've said on here 155 times. I like that applicator. It's got like a, you can't really see it, but it's got a ridge that really glides along the lip very, very well. I did not line because I didn't get my liner. Morphe. Okay. Other side glide. All right. Riveting, right? I promise someday I'm going to learn how to edit and cut all that crap, that stuff out. I almost said a naughty. All right. Well, there it is. I would usually put on another layer of mascara, but let's block this one for a minute. Overall, not bad. Not bad for under 14 minutes, plus I jibber jabbered. So that is it. That's my new products, such as they were. Overall, not a bad look. The eyes are a little bit more glittery than I normally would wear, but maybe I can talk my husband into going out to dinner or something like that, right? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and just remember to always be kind to one another, and I will see you the next time. Bye.